Hi there, guys. This is Keep It Real Blabs. As you can tell by my name, I know I haven't said this in a long time, right? I really like to blab about ish and mostly horrible people because it's fun. It's fun to judge people who are horrible. So, I hope you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. I know most of you are not sub that watch the video, so please sub. Give me a like or give me a dislike. It's all cool. We're all friends here. So today we are going to be doing vintage reacts. Um, we are going to go back to A Fat Girl's Cry for Help. And I saw this little snippet in a video, and I was like, I need to find this video. I did. And let's get into this because imagine if she had actually done what she was supposed to do way back then. Mr. Man, what are you doing over there? If she had done what she was supposed to do over back then, she would be a completely different person today. So, yeah, let's get into this, man. A Fat Girl's Cry for Help. Ooh, what am I doing? No?
Okay, so I have how many questions from
Wait,
you
what is this? What?
guys?
Wait, what? This
36.
man? Okay.
Okay, you guys, so I
Oh, she just
have
went right
how
in. All
many
right.
questions from you guys? 36 questions. I am not going to answer them all, but I wrote them all in this little notebook I got. I cannot answer all 36.
Back when she actually used to write things down. I mean, I write things down all the time, you know? There you go, right here. Arch and Olive. Love it. This is my little social media slash Amber kind of notebook. I just write everything that I want to do.
6 questions in this one video. You guys were getting so bored. So I'm just going to answer some until I feel like,
Oh, so this is going to be a Q&A?
I've
I didn't realize.
enough. So
Let's
maybe like the most asked questions or something.
let's speed this up a bit.
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
Someone asked, where was I born?
She was still wearing this dress back in the the Becky era. So and it looks kind of tight on her now. When she wore it at the Becky era, I remember one of the videos was when she was weighing herself, and this is the infamous dress that she was wearing when we saw her toenails. Oh my gosh. Her toenails were just like, these were her toenails, like freaking claws. And she was wearing this dress, and she had gained about 200 pounds by then. So this is freaking crazy, man. That's what she says. That's what she means when she says that the clothes grow and stuff with her. It's so weird. No, it's stretchy. And it looked like a sausage casing on her by the time she stopped wearing it.
I was actually born in Key West, Florida. If you look on a map, it's that part of Florida that is so tiny and it's not even connected.
And you know she loves that, right? She loves that. She loves that it's Key West, Florida. So it's like it's a kind of a part. So that's another reason why Amber is so unique, guys.
Connected to Florida at all. It's a little island right there. That's where I was born. Um, Someone asked, I don't know what question. How old am I? That's pretty simple. I'm 25. I will be 26 on December 20.
25 going on 12. Remember, this is the time when she was still hanging out with Libby. Thankfully Libby doesn't come on in this video. This is just her Q&A. But yeah, she's been deleting a lot of them, but she hasn't deleted many of them. So I'm guessing that she hasn't deleted them because she thinks there's nothing wrong with them, which is a fucking major problem because she is so predatory in those, but she doesn't see it that way, I guess.
7th. I honestly can't believe I am 25.
Which is our most of Amber's problems. She doesn't see it as a problem, so it's okay. But she's such a freaking red flag. I don't think you guys think she's gonna be able to find another girl after this. I don't.
I'm about to be 26, and that means I will be 30. I will be 30 soon. Someone asked, what is my favorite
now.
state since I have moved
34.
around quite a bit? Honestly, California for the win. California has the best.
So she has to move around because people don't want to be around her. So it's not like she actually has good reasons why she's moving around. She's moving around because she's going in with practically anyone that would take her, that would have her. Kind of sad existence, man.
weather, and it's just beautiful. And I think it's also because I'm being very biased. I'm just used to it there. I was about to say I was born and raised. It literally feels like I was born and raised there. I was raised there. I was not born there. But I moved to California when I was like less than 1 year old. That's why I don't remember the Key West at all. And I lived there all the way until I was 18. So my whole life was just revolving around California. And I'm
How many of you guys are in school? Like spring semester just started.
sit there so much.
I'm asking because school just started, so on the 25th. So gonna have to be balancing these two things. I'll see.
Like, my dream actually is to live in Seattle. I don't know why. I know it's because of the weather. It's always raining, but it's like not like.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I would not want to live in Seattle. I'm in New York, and New York City is difficult enough. Definitely would not be wanting to live in Seattle. I mean, if anyone lives in Seattle, great for you, but for me, no.
Stormy tornado type of rain. It's just like the rain that you love. I personally love the rain, so. But I would also love to go back to California one day, even if it's just to visit. Please, please.
Girl, California doesn't want you.
Someone asked, why am I so pretty? Honestly, I'm not. Thank you. I feel kind of awkward when people say that. Like, I just don't find myself to be attractive.
Yeah, the thing is that you could be attractive, Amber, if it wasn't for your shitty ass personality. That's what makes you ugly. And now with all these pounds of mass on you, of adipose tissue, yeah, all your features are freaking hidden.
I do look a little better with makeup on. So someone asked, how tall am I? I'm 5'3".
That's everyone.
How much do I?
Miss, you said you were 5'2", and then 5'2.5", then 5'3", and then 5'4". So please, I think Destiny is like about 4'11" or something, and you're not much taller than she is. So I don't know what you're coming with. Like, you're definitely not 5'3".
Yesterday I weighed myself and I was 467, so it's the highest weight I've ever been, which is unfortunate.
How much?
What is my BMI? Honestly, I don't know. Probably. Someone asked, what is my BMI? Honestly, I don't know. Probably in the high. Yesterday I weighed myself and I was 467, so it's the highest weight I've ever been, which is unfortunate.
So at one point when she was doing the semaglutide, she had gone down to 550 or so, right? So that means no, not 550, 450. So at some point she got a little bit lower than this, and she looked so much bigger. You can see the age then, that her age is like she's drooping a little bit more than she should at 34. 34 is still so crazy young. And yeah, her body has stopped trying to compensate for the extra weight. It's freaking giving up, and that's scary.
Someone asked, what is my BMI? Honestly, I don't know. Probably in the high 70s, maybe low 80s. That's horrendous. Really horrendous.
And at some point she was like over 100 something. That's crazy.
I have faith in myself that one day I will get this weight loss thing down.
No, you won't. I mean, I'm glad you think so highly of yourself, but you really aren't. What is a healthy BMI?
And I will be able to succeed. I recently was reading some things from my Tumblr that I posted years and years ago from when I lost tons of weight, like 100 pounds, and I cried.
The crazy thing is that even 100 pounds is not a lot of weight. It's crazy. For her, it's not a lot of weight. Okay, so percentages. 30.5 is being obese. 40, no. 30.5, 42.4 is obesity, severe obesity.
Because I was so motivated and inspired, and like I was on the right track, and I was the one giving advice. I was the one inspired.
Miss, ma'am, you should never freaking be giving advice. And I hate that every time she loses like a pound or something, she thinks that she is just a guru. Like, she's a weight loss guru all of a sudden, and she has all certifications possible. Like, get over yourself. You don't know shit. If you cannot put into action what it is that you think you know, then you don't know anything. All right, so stop with that nonsense. And she oh god, I hate the type of person that she is, these type of people just freaking get on my nerves. They do one good thing and suddenly they know it all. There is so much to freaking learn. Stop it.
Inspiring people.
Are
And
any of you guys on a weight loss or weight gain journey? I know other people watch it, like, when they try to gain weight. I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm 5'4". My highest weight in we're in 2025, 2023. My highest weight was 228. This was after I messed up. I was depressed and just eating and all others, and just drinking a lot. But I started to lose weight. I went down to 190. Then, I believe it was about 5 months, and now I'm weighing in between 165 and 170. So I'm working my way down. I want to keep working my way down to about 140 or 130, around there. But I'm gonna see, because I do want to still like gain muscle and stuff. So I need to weigh myself, because I feel like I've lost weight, like, considering how my clothes feel. So I'm gonna guess I'm around 162 or something.
now it's like the complete opposite. I'm gaining tons and tons of weight and I'm feeling like shit every single day. And it's just like, ugh, where did that motivation and that strive go? It honestly breaks my heart.
It once you got with somebody that could afford food, aka Crystal, you lost weight because you were with Casey at the time, and Casey's mom couldn't afford food. So that's why you lost weight, Amber. Like, we can be honest about our shortcomings. That's why you lost weight in the first place.
But it's hard to dwell on it. I feel like instead of dwelling on it, I need to change it. And it's like, when will I be ready? Like, when is enough enough, you know? I have been getting a lot of freaking comments from this one particular person asking, why is my dog locked up? Why isn't your dog in this video? Blah, blah, blah.
That's a good question, because you started out with showing your dog and then suddenly your dog has disappeared. I mean, if you didn't want them to ask about your animals, just don't show them in the first place or something. I don't know what is so difficult for you to just show your Twinkie. I was gonna say show your animals, but like Twinkie in particular, it's really not hard.
It drives me up the wall. Like, this is not my
Yes.
dog's channel. I love my dog so
I'm
much. Like, oh
working.
my god, that's like my child. But I do not lock my
Okay,
dog up.
hold on. I'll be
Ever.
right back. Okay, sorry about that. So what I wanted to say is, for her weight, for her height, she would be around 60 inches, I believe, or maybe 61. I'm gonna say 5'1", 61. So she should be weighing around 122, 116. I think, what is it? BMI greater than 35. That would get her at 185. So for her, weighing in at 450, it's insanity. That is just beyond something I've never even heard of, besides watching people on my 600-pound life. Yeah, I don't know how you can live like that. That's a literal prison. But let's get back into this.
I don't care if she pees and poops on the floor. I don't care. I could fix that. I could pick it up. I can clean it. I can remove the odor, this and that. I do not want my dog to be locked up. My dog, see, if I was filming this whole video right now and I uploaded it, I know for a fact Dina Dre would say, where's your dog? Where's your dog?
Oh, so Dina Dre is the original hater, right? And when I say hater, the original person that did not believe her lies, because they were lies. So it's not a hater, Amber, when it's somebody who's really actually telling you that, no, but you're lying here. She hates when people point out her lies, points out her different stories. And Dina Dre, I wish there is a video that I want to make, or I maybe there is one. I'm gonna see. But I do want to point out, I do want to make a little short video on that, on Dina Dre, because she was the original one. Oh, you know what? Actually, Studio Deets made one. Excuse me. Studio Deets, she's another reactor, and the funny thing is that she's so Jesus, honey. She is so Ambelynn's type, which is must really just like kill Amber. To see someone that looks like her coming after her, I mean, that was hurt. But anyhow, I think Dina did. I think Studio Deets made a video, so if I can find it, I might react to it because I don't think I could do it better than she did.
The dog. And little did she know, Twinkie, you licking the butt? You licking the butt? Yes. She is always next to me. My dog is very well behaved. Trust me, she gets really hyper, and sometimes she will be jumping on me and stuff, but a lot of the times you don't hear her because she does not bark. Like, she's probably barked like 3 times since I've known her. She's very calm, collective, awesome dog, and wonderfully behaved. Like, I'm so grateful for that. So I don't really know why some people have to assume certain things in my life that aren't even
because the simple fact that you have shown yourself to be so immature and so irresponsible, Amber. These thoughts, these accusations aren't coming out of nowhere. So stop acting like they are. Like, I hate when she acts dumber than she is. I understand. My belief is that I do think she is stupid, but not this stupid. She is just freaking hard-headed. That's what she is.
true. I don't have to show my animals in every single video. I don't have to talk about my weight in every single video.
But if people want to hear from them, why can't you just like show them? It'll take less than 5 seconds to show them, to show people. And why is it so freaking difficult for you to just ease people's concerns? Like, come on.
I don't have to explain why I'm not a vegan in every single video. Like, it's like these constant subjects that people just won't let go. And it's like, this is my life. I make these videos for me, and I make them for the people who enjoy them. But
Yeah, so if okay, so say that there are people that enjoy your videos, right? Which I don't think people really do enjoy your videos. When they were, coming into this, they were starting to watch your videos because you were a freaking train wreck and you were showing that. But if there are people that enjoy your videos and they're saying, hey, let's see Twinkie, let's see that, why is it that you can't fucking, for the life of you, just show people that you care about what it is that they want to see, Amber? And to this freaking day, you're still like this. You are still so freaking hard-headed. I don't freaking get you. And still at the age of 34, you're still the freaking same person. And then you wonder, oh my god, why do people not like me? Because of this. Shit.
I do not need the judgment. I honestly feel like if someone was actually perfect, they didn't sin, they didn't make mistakes.
No one is fucking perfect, Amber. But the fact is that you do everything possible to piss people off. Why am I getting angry? Let me calm down. But the point is that she does everything freaking possible to freaking piss people off. And then she's, oh my god, why?
Mistakes. They were just this perfect person, which there's no such thing. Then fine, judge me all you want. But it's like, we all sin, we all make mistakes, we all do things in our life that other people don't agree with. But I feel like we don't have the right to say what is right and what is wrong. That's just me. Anyways. So this is gonna be the last question.
I think we all have the right to say what's wrong and what's right. And especially if an animal, a child, or anybody that can't fend for themselves is involved, anyone has the right to call you on your BS, Amber. You're not above being scrutinized. So stop thinking of yourself as somebody freaking so special. Because if you put your life out there, you're inviting these comments and these things in.
For this video, but
if not, freaking go get yourself a fucking job at a fast food restaurant or anywhere else that won't really need much of anything. Actually, at this point, I don't even think you can even get a job in a fast food restaurant because you will have to be on your feet and you will need to show them that you are willing to be part of a team, and that's not you.
Make it a thing where like every video I'll ask or I'll answer like a couple questions from you guys. But what are some of your favorite movies? Forrest Gump for sure. I've seen that like 50,000
All right, let's
times.
fast
I
forward
love Forrest
this.
Gump. Never get sick of it. It's such an amazing movie. Titanic, Walk to Remember, Man on the Moon.
I thought this was going to be
There's
a
honestly so
tad
many movies
bit
I love. I'm like
more.
drawing a blank right now. Probably
I thought this was going to be a tad more interesting because of the Fat Girls Cry for Help and the snippet that I had seen, but I guess she's gonna be talking, then a little bit of interesting stuff, and then
every movie with like Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. Gosh,
So I gotta say,
Paranormal
50
Activity is
First
my favorite
Dates.
horror
I love.
movie. Grown Ups is one of my favorite comedy movies. One of my favorite Drew Barrymore movies is Riding the Cars with Boys or The Wedding Singer. Adam.
Yo, she loves. Okay, Wedding Singer is good. But she loves all these traumatic, trauma-filled movies. Writing Cards with Boys. That was they did all that because one of the characters had gone through something really big. A Child Called It, the book, trauma filled. That other something Alice, Go Tell Alice or something. By the way, that book was shown to be fake, not true. She still says it's true. That's another filled with illegal substances, abuse in other ways, and that's a favorite. That's a favorite book. I mean, that speaks volumes, man.
Sandler's
And the
first.
way that she would just like recommend these things without letting the person know, letting people know what's in it is pretty, it's pretty freaking crazy. She said that she went through all these things, right? Why, if you've gone through so many things, right? Say you've been abused in a certain way, why would you go out of your way to ingest more materials and read about all these things for fun? Because it's not like you're reading it. It's not like she's reading it to feel, not lonely or anything, as in like maybe a group going to group therapy or something. She's not doing any of that. She's reading these things for entertainment and talking about it as if she was just reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is freaking crazy.
First movie that I know of, but I could be wrong. Definitely the first movie that him and Drew Barrymore was in, The Wedding Singer. By far the best movie they've ever done. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just biased because it's just one of my favorite movies. But yeah, so those are just some of my favorite movies. And yeah, I can't think of any more. Like, I love all movies. I'm not like that picky. Well, I don't like action and I don't like sci-fi that much. And I definitely don't like country western stuff. No, not my thing.
I do. I do. I just started watching, well, not started, my boyfriend and I, Mr. Blabs. I'm gonna call him Mr. Blabs. Mr. Blabs and I watched American Primeval. It was really good. We enjoyed it.
Wasables. Okay. He's like chewing on a box.
Let him be
Pull
a
me
cat.
got it. So it's been about 10 minutes since I answered those questions, and I just went on YouTube to read some comments. I read every single comment I get from you guys. I get at least 200 comments a day because I do have over 900 videos on my YouTube channel, and people are constantly watching like my old videos and stuff, and people will comment no matter how old the video is, which I appreciate so much. Like, keep commenting, like, it's okay. But I just don't reply to all of them. But sometimes it's hard because like just now I got very harsh comments. Just people telling me like I have no neck and like I just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Are they harsh comments because they're true or what? Because yeah, I don't think you would be so bothered. Um you can say, yeah, true, I don't have a neck. I've been gaining a lot of weight. But you absolutely use none of this for motivation for yourself, which is freaking wild to me. I know if people kept saying talking shit about my weight, um, I would be like, I might have a problem. If I thought like she did, and just like everyone kept telling me the same thing, if everyone that watches your stuff tells you one thing, you should probably take into account, not probably, you should take into account that perhaps they have a point. And this is probably something that I need to look at a little bit harder. And one, if I can't take the heat from this, should stop. I should probably stop recording or do something about it. Um, but to this day, it's all she gets hate just because she's fat, right? To this day, 34 years old. To this day, oh, it's just because I'm fat. Some fat folks. These fat folks get all the shit, right? But no, it's not because of that, Amber.
I'm a fat. They literally said she's a fat slob and she will never change. Like,
But that's. I know it hurts, Amber. I can totally empathize with that. But the fact is that that is the person that you're showing. You are showing that you barely washed, even back then. Even though you kept lying and saying that you were washing, we could tell that you looked very, very greasy, and you kept gaining. And once you got with Destiny, you just completely gave up, and you started gaining and gaining and gaining. And we can see the way that you are, girl. This called being a slob. Yes, you can be fat and not be a slob, but that's not you, is it? It's not you.
It's hard. Sometimes I'm like, okay, it's all right. Like, people have their own opinions, but they don't need to be so rude. And it's like, right now I'm feeling some type of way because I am home alone. It's been just kind of a dragging day.
And this whole thing about being alone is so freaking, the desperation that reeks off of her. I've never seen somebody that is so scared to be alone for any stretch of time. Because when she says she's alone, right, she only means like alone for a couple hours or a few hours at a time. It's not like she's living by herself. She's having to work for herself by herself. She has to take care of all these animals by herself. She has to take care of an apartment by herself. No, it's none of that. It's just a couple of hours and she freaking flies off the handle. That is a cry for help. So I don't know if fat guy's cry for help is just that, but it should be many things. You have a lot of things that you need to fix in your life, but you have done nothing, and you continued, and you just got worse and worse, and now you are where you are, literally alone, with pets that you don't even give a fuck about.
And I've done a few things around the house, but it's like those don't even keep me preoccupied, and I just hate being home alone. And with the mixture of that and like reading those comments, like I hate it. And someone said like I'm digging my grave with a fork, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, is exactly, yeah. I, for one, if people were telling me all these things, I would be going for a walk with Twinkie. I would be journaling and doing arts and crafts and moving my body, eating less, making sure that I get some good nutrients. Yeah, that would freaking push me into the extreme. Not the extreme of not eating, but the extreme of like, yeah, my life needs to change. And it needs to change right now. If she had done something about it then, like I said before, she would be in such a different headspace and body space, and everything would be so different. She probably would have gotten even bigger in YouTube if she was that one train wreck that fixed her freaking life. She could have a home right now, her own paid for home. She could have been doing so many good things for people, helping others that are less fortunate than her. But no, what does she do? It's always about the what is the instant gratification for her, and this is where it's gotten her.
What they said, and that hurts. Like, and it doesn't hurt because the person said it. It doesn't hurt because they're rude. None of that is it. What hurts is because it's true. That is what hurts. It's very true.
And then you're gonna do something about it.
Pizza. I did eat the whole medium pizza, which is shocking. 12 inches, if you're wondering, but it was thin sliced. I ate the whole pizza, the whole medium pizza.
See, just that little excuse that she gave herself, that bit of leniency. It was a thin pizza. It was a 12-inch pizza, but it was a thin pizza. So in her mind, that's better. It's not.
Eat a whole large, no. And I honestly have never eaten a whole medium pizza, so that just shows something. I don't know, you guys. I'm feeling, I feel like I fucked my life up, and I honestly feel like
you have.
And
you don't know the half of it.
My life. That is honestly how I feel. Like, I could be so much more than what I am. I could be a strong, independent, successful person. I believe that. I do have talents, and it's not talents that I'm gonna sit here and like show you guys, but I do have
Um,
talents, and I feel
like what?
people would take my
What talents do you think she has? Or what talents do you think she thinks she has? Because I've yet to see any of them.
talents more serious if I took care of myself. And just by physically looking at me, I don't take care of myself. I am killing myself. And some of the things that are in my comment section come off so fucking rude, excuse my language, and it's hard for me to read, but
But the thing is that she sees these comments as being rude, but she has never seen the way that she talks to her audience as rude. When she comes off as a complete bitch, she does. And I don't understand what love she wants, or what respect she thinks that she deserves when this is how she treats these people. People that she's starting to this was the time when she was starting to grow her audience, her her people. I think she was around 2000 something. Why is it that every other video or every video of yours, upload of yours, is going to be talking about how horrible your audience is? And then she wonders, back then she could have fixed it, but then today she still wonders why is it that she has accumulated this sort of audience. The cognitive dissonance is just freaking appalling.
a lot of it is true. How I am digging my grave with a fork. It's so true, but calling me a slob and like a fat slob, like that's just uncalled for. Like, I know this is like cliche or whatever, cheesy. I'm not fat. I have fat. Just like I'm
I remember I'm old, so I remember back in the day there used to be a magazine called Teen, and 17. And one of the things that people would say, especially in the letters section, because back then you had to actually write a letter and send it in. It wasn't about email. Um, one of the comebacks they said to tell people when they call you fat is say, I'm not fat, or just half fat. And it was always so stupid to me, even back then when I was like 12 and 13 years old. So for her to still be spewing this stuff in, what was it, 2014 perhaps, is freaking just like stupid. No, you fat. It's fine to say you're fat, okay? Fat is not a bad word. Fat is an actual medical term. Being obese, fat is what you have. So yeah, if you have fat, you're fat, okay? Your body is not separate from you. You're not, these aren't separate entities, all right? My fingernails, they're not separate entities. It's not like I could say, oh, my nail is this, like it's kind of like breaking off, but that's not me. It's like, that's still, I know that's a stupid example, but the fact is, if you're fat, you're fat, okay? Just work towards getting yourself healthier.
not fingernails. We have fingernails. Like people need to
Oh
understand that
god,
calling someone like
and
horrible
she
names,
said
they
that.
should be like correct and the same, because people always call each other fat, and you're not fat. You just have fat, and I happen to have.
No, you're fat, Amber. It's okay to say that you're fat. And now, and super morbidly obese. And now you even bigger than you freaking ever imagined you were gonna be. Stop with this nonsense. This babying of yourself is what led you to the present that you have now. You were not hard on yourself back then. Um you did not keep yourself accountable and responsible, which is why you are where you are now. If only you could have seen it.
Way too much of it. And I think my issue is in my head, I have ADD, and I literally go back and forth between everything.
So she's saying she had ADD then. So she never went to a doctor. She was never what's the word? Mm-mm-mm-mm. She was never what is the word? Whatever. Guys, let me know. She was never told that she had ADD. This is just something she picked up. She was never told that she had binge eating disorder. She just decided she did. Yeah, sorry, no. No, you don't just get to choose, pick and choose whatever it is that you're feeling at the moment. I could say, I was taught I'm a genius. That doesn't make it any more true.
1 minute I want to be a vegan. 1 minute I want to be vegetarian. 1 minute I don't want to do any of that. 1 minute
How
I want
about
to
you
be
just, instead of like going back and forth, just start eating for your height and body. Look it up. Say 2,000 calories. 2,500 calories will help you. 2,500 calories, that's what you should do.
I want to be healthy. 1 minute I don't. 1 minute
I meant diagnosed. She was never diagnosed with obesity.
Someone's like, just eat less carbs. And I'm like, no, because carbs is what sends oxygen to your brain. And then 1 minute I'm like, well, how about I just count sodium? Next minute I'm just like,
excuse me? I don't even think I need to say anything.
Just do protein. Next minute I'm like, how about I don't count anything and just eat in moderation? Like, you guys have no idea the things I'm dealing with inside my head, and I just don't know how to get it to stop. And
if only you just stuck to one thing, you'll be fine.
I feel emotional because I'm so open with you guys, and I just
you're so open.
It gets taken for granted.
You're so open. Excuse me? It gets taken for granted. She really thinks she's so special. Wow. I swear, I'm telling you right now, I have never, ever, ever met or seen someone like her. I am 41 years old. Never in my life have I seen someone like her. And never in my life would I be around someone like her. It's insane.
It really does. A lot of the time I'm called a liar. How am I lying? Like, I'm so brutally honest with you guys. It's disgusting. And it's like, I don't hide.
You think being truthful is disgusting, Amber? That says a lot. That says a whole lot. I don't think she understands how much that says. So her fallback is always to lie, right? So for her, being truthful and honest about what she's going through is kind of disgusting to her. It kind of tells the tale, right, of why she is the way she is.
Anything, and I don't know.
I mean, remember, guys, she was in a dance group, Space.
I just feel like I regret becoming the person that I am.
Yeah, and I wish you would have changed. I truly do. I truly do wish you would have changed back then when you were recording this very same video. You might have not even lost destiny at this point.
I feel like I'm so far down in my grave, I don't know how to climb back out. You know, people have asked me before, like,
that's crazy. That is crazy. Calling it the grave.
If I could go to like a food rehab place, or if I would go like to a hospital and have restricted eating, or, you know, things like that. And honestly, I would do it in a heartbeat. I really.
Look at that. Look at that. I need to skip. I need to snip this. For her to say that, 12:23. She would do it in a heartbeat, guys. But when she had the opportunity to do it, what did she say? She didn't need any of that.
Really would. I don't have insurance. I don't have the money for that kind of thing, but I wish more than anything that those things are free, because I would be there. I don't want to die. Like, I understand, like, that is like the stupidest thing to say because everyone dies, but it's like, I don't.
No, it's not. It's not stupid, Amber. It's not stupid to say you don't want to die. It's a very human thing to say. And you shouldn't die because of this. You should not. I don't even think you deserve to die early because of this. You really need to look inward and see what it is that you actually care about. Is it having a girlfriend? Or is it living a longer, healthier life? Being able to actually do things with people? Being actually able to make connections. Doesn't have to be sexual, doesn't have to be, girlfriends. Make connections with people that you can be friends with, people that will support you and that you can support back. That's a big thing. You always want support from people, but you don't want to give it. So it's a very human thing to say you don't want to die. I don't want to die. I know I don't want to die. I know I have a whole bunch of things that I want to do before my time is up. Um, but your actions speak way louder than any words you can ever say, though. And your actions show that you don't really care as long as you get to eat whatever it is that you want. And that's sad.
And sometimes dying isn't just, oh, she's dead, let's go have a funeral. Sometimes dying is like where I'm already at. It's like I'm already dead. I don't get to do the things that I know.
Okay, Amber. You know what? I can understand that coming from someone who, I know she loves to say, that she was diagnosed with depression and stuff, all that stuff when she was young. I was also diagnosed with depression when I was 9. It is what it is. It was genetic at the time. It was genetic. I mean, not at the time, it's genetic. And I had a mom that really put herself out there. She learned everything she had to learn. She even went to night classes to know how to help your kid that's going through things. This is coming from a woman who didn't speak English very well. And she went through all of that for me. And I couldn't possibly be more thankful for that. My mom is like my life, which is why I'm still here and I'm still taking care of them because, yeah, she did a whole bunch for me. Um, the thing is that you need to want to change. And if you keep on putting the blame on other people and on your circumstances, you're never going to get better because we don't, as humans, we don't have the ability to go back and change things, but we do have the ability to deal with things in the moment and say, okay, this is not something that I want to keep carrying into my future, and my future self, I don't want them to keep carrying this load. But does she do anything? Does she ever do anything? No, she doesn't. And she continues to wallow in her misery and make everyone around her miserable. You can't live your life like that and actually think that you're going to get better, Amber. I know it's not, you're not going to watch this. I know you won't ever watch this. And, I'm very small. I'm a very small channel. But even if I was bigger, you would not, these words would not impact you in any way because you think you're always freaking right. And that's your biggest problem. You're not special. You're never going to be special. Many people have gone through so many things and worse things than you, and they make a better life for themselves and they make a better life for their families. They make a better life and are better to their friends and to, everyone. But not you. Not you, though. Everything has to revolve around you. Everyone needs to walk on eggshells for you, and it's tiresome, man. It's so tiresome. I'm not even in your circle of friends, and I'm tired. I mean, it's not like I'm definitely not gonna stop making these videos because this is fun for me. But I'm sure people around you are freaking tired, which is why you're so alone now. The only ones that are around you is your mom because she's your mom and she's trying her best. God bless that woman. Um, and your animals because they're animals and they can't go anywhere.
Gets to do, and it hurts, you guys, and I don't know what to do. And I hate that I'm sitting here like doing this right now.
Yeah, you hate it
Those
enough to
comments
change.
just really got to me, and they got me thinking, and I just don't know what to do anymore.
No tears, absolutely no tears.
Like the people around me don't understand, and they never will.
That's what I hate about her. It's always people don't understand. What's to understand, Amber? We know, everyone knows, everyone around you, I bet, knows that you're depressed and you're down. But you act as if it's something so freaking alien to people. People know that you feel bad, but the thing is that you do absolutely nothing to fix yourself, to help yourself in any way. What the hell do you want people to do? Fix all your issues for you? That's not how it works. Stop with this fucking shit, man. Always a freaking pity party.
I don't know, like, anybody that's my weight.
Yeah, you know what? So stop eating so fucking much. You can start with that. One less fucking meal a day.
I don't. And it's like, even
Why
when I
you?
do, it's
What the
like,
hell are you rubbing?
that doesn't
There's
mean I
nothing
know how
there.
I feel. Because everyone goes through different things and feels different emotions, and I don't know. I just hate myself right now. I really do. I think I just need to take a moment to myself
I
because
mean, I don't think she should hate herself, but if you do hate yourself, at least put in some effort. Use that as some motivation. I can totally understand hating yourself. I've gone through that. Many people have gone through that. But the thing is that at some point you realize, okay, I do have the power to fix the things that I'm so upset about. At least most of the things. Um, it's not like you're in an abusive relationship. It's not like you have to get away from it. I mean, people that are with you are in the abusive relationship, right? You have the ability to fix what it is that needs to be fixed, but yet, no, nothing happens, man.
I might
Nothing
regret filming
happens.
this and uploading it. I just need help. I hate that I've done this. I hate it so much. I just feel so hopeless.
This was back when what? 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Crazy. All right, I do want to go into my aunt left me because I'm fat, but I'm gonna stop this and we are gonna go into the other video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did a bit of yelling, but I think it was needed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's all good, you know. Leave me a comment. Sub, please. Most of you aren't subbed, so if you can just do that little thing for me, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I am planning some little things. I did make some Ambelynn stickers. I might start doing that a little bit, once my channel starts, getting a little bit bigger. I might, you know, make some of my own drone stickers. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful night, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. And I will be back very, very soon, as in like 5 minutes. All right. See you guys.